Hello, I'm Derek John Johnson. Today's video, I want to go a little bit into the Guardian and their history of posting transphobic articles. The first thing you'll see when you look at their transgender athlete stories is overwhelmingly they seem to basically be pushing the turf nonsense that it's unfair to women. It's cis men entering women's spaces so they can beat us. Cis men are just pretending to be women to enter our spaces. Transgender women have an unfair advantage. Which, even their own sources that are the source that is an actual scientific paper actually does acknowledge that the testosterone that the Olympics allows trans women to compete if their testosterone is below a certain level. And here's the thing. All the times we've had trans women compete, they haven't won once. Like, maybe once or twice, but like, if it's that much of a rarity, I think it's fair to say there's not some unfair advantage. They also have an article about the silencing of Julie Bindel, where they tried to basically make her seem sympathetic and talk about how it's an injustice that she just can't speak her mind from what I've seen with this article. Here's the thing, she's actually quite famous for being a TERF. She's literally said sexuality is a choice and you have to choose to be lesbian to not betray women. She thinks men should be put into fucking cages. And not in the fun, kinky way. She's incredibly transphobic and has been a figurehead of the TERF cult for countless fucking years. In fact, she may be one of the founding members of TERFdom. So, yeah, not exactly what I'd call unjustified silencing of someone. There's also this wonderful article called "Don't You Just Love It When a Man Explains to You What It Means to Be a Woman?" where Haley Freeman basically whines about being called a TERF for being a TERF because she's afraid of trans women entering women's spaces, which they belong in, to rape women, even though that's literally not happened even though that literally happens so rarely that it shouldn't be a bigger concern than trans women being ostracized in society. They also removed parts of a Judith Butler interview where she was insulting TERF and anti-trans movements. Wonder why. Now, yes, to be fair, they do have some stories at least seem to try to have a guise of neutrality or somewhat pro-trans. Like one on the New Zealander weightlifter who didn't even fucking place. But, like, this is actually a pretty common thing that TERFs will do. Like, if you remember the book Irreversible Damage, the transgender craze seducing our daughters, like, they basically used Buck Angel as a way to say, see, we're not transphobic. We like this one trans pick-me that we're using to make ourselves look less bad. But, like, no, they're still transphobic. And here's the thing, some of these anti-trans articles were being published in 2021. I seriously doubt they changed their mind that fastly. More likely, they just realized they were going to lose money and decide to try to do a better job at hiding their TERF nature. Well, yes, I have used The Guardian as a source in the past. I think from now on I'm going to try to limit that as much as possible. Well, that's a video for today. Bye.